welcome back for the second dish that I'm doing for the cheese weekender. So this dish is using British Halloumi. This is from North London. It contains Jersey and sheep milk. And the idea with this, when you're treating this halloumi, is the pan or the griddle pan needs to be hot, so you need to get a lovely golden crust on it. And then what you're going to get, you're going to get a nice marshmallowy, soft bit in the middle. Okay. So the ingredients we're going to use. So obviously we've got the British halloumi, which is going to be the hero product of the dish. That's going to go with roasted chili and paprika butternut squash. And I'm going to serve that with a flat leaf parsley, some blush tomatoes, and I've acquired some wild garlic leaves or flowers as well, and also I'm going to use the oil from the sunblush tomatoes, and that's going to be served with a Herby tahini dressing. Okay, so we're going to start with the green Herby tahini dressing. So in a bowl we're going to put the tahini. So all the recipe and the methods are all online. So zest of lemon, juice of a lemon, 1 garlic clove, and then you've got flat parsley and basil. So using a blender, you just need to blend it until everything emulsifies and you've got a lovely green herby vibrant dressing, and then we're just going to add some water just to sort of let it down a little bit. So once you've blended it to a smooth green lovely tahini, lemon zest, garlic, herby dressing, that can be put in the fridge, and then on to the next stage of roasting the butternut. Okay, so on to the next stage of this dish is to roast the butternut. So the recipe here requires half a butternut, and all I've did is peeled it with a peeler, remove the seeds and the flesh inside, and cut it into quarters. You should get 8 quarters out of a half. In goes some olive oil, dried chili flakes, good pinch of smoked paprika, Cornish sea salt, a couple of good twists of pepper, and then you want to mix it all together so that every piece gets coated in the chilies, the paprika, the salt, pepper, the oil. And then once it's all coated, we're going to put it on a preheated tray from the oven. Just arrange the butternut onto the preheated tray. And then you will find that you're left with a little bit of chilli and oil in there, and then spoon it. And then they're going to go in the oven for roughly 25 to 30 minutes. And what you're looking for is a sort of slight coloration, but still a little bit firm sort of bite to it. Okay, so back to the hero of this dish is the British Halloumi. Like I said earlier on, if you've got a griddle pan, great. If frying pan works as well, but you need to get it hot. because you want to get that lovely golden caramelisation on the top, which will form a crust. And then we're going to fry each side, 2 minutes each side, and then what you're going to get, a nice marshmallowy centre. So to start with, just brush each 100-gram piece with the oil. And then carefully lay each piece in. Okay, so our halloumi there is frying away nicely, 2 minutes each side, and then we get on to dressing the salad. So all it is literally picked and washed flat leaf parsley, and all I'm going to do is just add some of the oil from the sun-blushed tomatoes, just a little bit of corn sea salt, and then just very lightly toss that in the oil so it just coats it. And then we just put that to one side again, ready to build the dish. The butternut's nearly ready, our halloumi is ready, so I'm just going to carefully lift it out of the griddle pan and onto some kitchen paper. If you can get in close, so you should get a nice marshmallow effect. So you've got that lovely crust on top and a lovely marshmallow centre. Right, let's check on the butternut. There we are, that's been in for sort of about 28 minutes. Okay, so then what we're going to do, we're going to take each slice, cut it into 3, and this is where we can build our salad. So there's no particular way of presenting this or doing it, it's entirely up to you. So then we're just going to add sun-blushed tomatoes. Add a few sprigs of our dressed flat leaf parsley. And we're going to add our lovely Herby zesty tahini dressing. Finish it with some of the oil from the tomatoes. And then just finish that with the wild garlic, flowers. And there we are, grilled British halloumi with chili roasted butternut squash, sunblush tomatoes and a green herby tahini dressing. Have a great weekend and have fun.